Welcome to another episode of Placebic Thoughts with Sopons J. I am your host. Today we got a little something different. Came across this video yesterday. It's about a family who got killed because the wife catfished the husband into thinking that he worked for a cartel. The husband and wife, I'll let documentary tell the story. But it's a good one, and we're going to make our little comment through it. Hope everybody's doing good today. I'm going to keep my head small in relative size in the screen, like that big. Y'all don't miss nothing in the video. Let me know what you guys think about this idea. Thank you all who have subscribed. Thank you all who comment. If you ever ask me a question, I will answer. I read all the comments. Thank you guys. All right, let's go. Let's see what that smell is in the kitchen.
Hi, Ermalinda. My name is Detective Garcia.
Hello.
From the Romero Police Department. This is Detective Wagner.
Hello.
I know you know what's going on and why you were here. Okay? I know you were talking on the phone with your husband right now.
Husband or boyfriend?
He's just a boyfriend.
Okay. Does he live here with you? How long have you guys been together?
2015.
The wife of the husband was having an affair. He is the one who catfished that husband into thinking that he was hired by the cartel and that the woman he was having an affair with needed to be killed, plus her family, her 2 children, and their 2 dogs.
Okay. We're investigating a murder. Okay?
Who murdered someone?
So, we have in our possession some phones, okay? And in those phones, we're doing what it's called a phone dump. So what happens is if anybody's talking on a text app that you can download, for example, Text Now, we can retrieve those messages.
Okay.
We have retrieved those messages. All right, we've read them. They're pretty clear that somebody's pretty upset at the victim. Okay? Is there any way that these text messages are going to come back to you? Or your name, or your phone, or anything associated with that. Okay.
So we'd like to speak with you without him present. Are you okay with that?
Sure. Do you want me to walk away?
Wherever you're comfortable.
Wherever you're comfortable, right?
Well, the dogs are all around. So.
Oh yeah, but we're out front or in the house in the backyard, right? I'm not saying go out. I'm not saying go in the house, but we can talk with you out over here. If you're okay with that, we can go over by my car if you'd like.
Let me get my jacket.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you.
This is Ermalinda Palomo. She lives in Streamwood, Illinois with her fiancé, Nathaniel Huey Jr. It's September 18th, 2023, and Romeoville police are trying to get more information from Ermalinda about Nathaniel.
Okay. Yeah. No, you can have a seat in the front, passenger.
It's all now.
I don't want him to come out. Ermalinda, do you mind if we drive down the street? If he comes out, he's probably going to tell you to go back inside. Are you going to do that, or what do you want to do?
Well, you guys obviously have me. You can't really say much, right?
Well, it's what we want to talk to you alone, separate from him. That's what we're trying to
make sure that you're safe.
Okay. Can we go by the park?
Sure.
Yeah. Down that way? Okay. Do you want to... What I'm going to do is I'm just going to document mileage and stuff. Okay? I know everything's... We got body cams on. Just tell me where we're going. You want to text?
Yeah.
Awesome. It's all right.
It's not all right.
I'm saying it's okay if you cry.
Our side just keeps moving.
It's fine.
You want to touch it?
Maybe that's
locked.
Yes.
So this, do you want to go to the Streamwood Police Department? Is that down the street or no? Would you rather just...
Just lay here by the park. If you do a U-turn, park in front of the park.
Okay. Oh, Sunnydale?
Mm-hmm.
Over on the side here?
Yeah.
Okay. So Sunnydale and Surrey Drive. Sunnydale Park.
Okay.
Okay.
Ermalinda,
Yeah.
how long have you known Huey?
Since probably 2015.
Okay. Why are you scared of him?
Oh, I'm not scared. Well,
Okay. Why are you scared right now?
because when I called him, because I was scared.
She's scared of y'all. She's scared she about to go to jail. She trying to play the fool. Y'all know that. See, that's the thing when you're watching these detective, any type of interrogation, whether it be in an interrogation room or it be in the back seat of a front seat of a police car, you always got to keep in mind that the detectives actually know the answers to the questions most of the time. They're really just trying to get the suspect to admit it to save trial time, to save save the county money, the process of having to go through proof. You get them to admit it, man. Hey, just get the stuff done quicker. So that's a lot of time, makes everything easier with even if they got you dead to rights, it just makes the whole process easier with the actual confession. Detectives are so manipulative. Oh, they're the biggest mind effers ever. For real now. Those police, they're something else. I watch a lot of interrogations, I've been in some interrogations, and I tell people all the time, the reason people would tell on themselves is because they actually believe that they have a chance of going home that day. Get back to
I
it.
didn't know where he was.
Okay.
He said, someone's following me.
Okay.
So I called. And then I heard him say, why are you following me? Do you want to search the car? And then someone said to him, there are messages from you, and it's because her husband found out you were having an affair. And I didn't know that.
You didn't know what?
That he was having an affair.
Okay.
She trying hard, huh? Let me just let y'all know. She did know he was having an affair, and she was catfished him, thinking he worked for the cartel. See, the man her husband, he owned a security company. Security company. Was just getting on his feet.
When did you find that out? Right now?
Right now.
Okay. When's the last time that he had an affair? Because I know this is not the first time.
No, it's not.
Okay. When's the last time you knew he had an affair?
When we first started dating.
2015?
2015 to maybe 17. You know what? His son was born, and he said, I'm not having any more affairs. I'm not cheating on you.
Okay.
Stupidly.
Okay.
Do I know if he stopped? No, I don't know.
Okay, so the last time you
Hold
knew?
on.
Okay.
So then I had a party at my house.
Mm-hmm.
And I fell asleep, and apparently he said someone kissed him, and that was so I don't know, maybe it was 2019.
Okay.
And he said, no, she kissed me, and that was it. Come on. We're all drunk.
You know him better than we do, so.
Anyways, he said that he was no longer going to do that.
Okay.
That's why I'm upset.
This chilling story begins on September 17th, 2023, when Romeoville police are called to do a welfare check on a family who hadn't been heard from in days.
Romeo 30128 in the drive.
got a TV knocked over and a coffee table knocked over. Romeo 367. Can we get another unit to Camden, please? Everything's 10-4. Hey.
10-4, 379 Romeo.
Get on the phone with the 17 and call and figure out more information on this call.
10-4. 28 came back out of...
That side, there's a gate over there.
He's going really far to get the number.
Alright. You see the TV in the Hey, hold on, wait. You look in this window? Nothing?
Are you able to see? Oh, that's why we're shipping our toys. Here, wait. Keep shining, because I can kind of see a little bit better now.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Lights are all off? 3 cars?
No, there's,
Yeah.
nothing in this room.
I'm saying the lights are off. It's 9 o'clock on a Sunday.
And, no, there's lights on in the back room. You can see it through that, second.
Go in the backyard real quick.
They're all on myself.
They're all on myself, and 167 are going towards the backyard, just a heads up. 10-4.
Keep an eye on that garage, yeah? Want to try that door real quick, Ron? Let's go. See if you can just peek in the back. There's a window, right? Yeah. Okay, I'll cover this window. This window's open. No, it's not.
Oh God. Dogs are dead. 2 dead dogs.
I need more units here. Hold this.
350.
I got 2 dead dogs, TV's knocked over, and a coffee table knocked over in the front room. Hey, open the trunk.
07 and Ralph. 350 and Ralph. 10-4.
Units from 367. I'm waiting for at least one more to make entry. We'll do back. 50 of a ram. We're going to make entry through the back door. No, but I got 2 dead dogs. TV's knocked over, and a cocktail was flipped over in the front room.
That light was on when we came up right there.
Yeah.
All right, just making sure. You could see the light in that other room back there.
No, I hear you. You want the shield? Or you know what? I kind of want to grab my rifle.
Grab your rifle. You go grab the rifle. You want me to shield?
Yeah, I'm gonna be your lethal cover, Ron. Below. Stand by. Hey, Drake, I need the keys.
San Antonio 350. Can you have fire stage? Tampa.
350. Any luck on that ram?
I'm sorry, I didn't check. I'll be there in one.
No worries. I'm gonna force entry to the back. I got enough units here. We're gonna get going.
You going in back?
You with me.
We're coming up 23.
You guys hold the front, okay? From a position of cover, please. I don't know if anybody's in there or not.
You got another door right here.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I want one of you guys holding this one. One of you guys holding the front.
There were no other side doors, right?
No, not that I know of.
Here we go.
Hey, Ron.
Yep.
Here's what we're gonna do, okay? I'm gonna boot it. We're gonna go nice and slow, all right?
You guys see right on me?
Drake, you stay behind me.
Right when we get here, there's going to be one dead dog. You gotta get over.
Hey, no, you're behind me,
To
okay?
the left, there's a second dead dog.
You stay in the back of the stack. You watch our 6 as we move through the house, okay? Corey, come up here, cover this door, this window. This lights is dead.
Chris, here.
Here, why don't you
No, I got one.
check the door.
Here,
Door
cover
first.
the window. What do you see, Corey? Boom, move up.
399, I'm 23.
Another. Move it up.
How many dead dogs you got?
We got one dead dog right here. We got a second dead dog over to the left.
All right, watch out. Watch out.
Hey, why don't you check the door handle first?
Stand by. Doors open.
They make a heartbreaking discovery. They find Zoraida Bartolomei, her husband Alberto Roland, their 2 young boys, and the family's dogs, all deceased. At first glance, crime scene photos indicate that it looks like the horrific event could have been a result of a robbery gone wrong. But after investigators search the victims' phones, a deceitful twist emerges. And this is why police are now speaking to Ermalinda Palomo.
Do you know any of the names of the affairs that he's had in the past? Any of the female names?
He was with his. I don't know names. I know that they said one time to me that he's probably with a lot of people.
Okay.
But he had recently said, I haven't been with a lot of people. I don't know.
Do you trust him?
I obviously can't trust him now, can I?
But you said you believe he's had multiple or many affairs while you two have been together?
I was hoping that they were done because I was hoping to trust.
Police reports show that Nathaniel was having an affair with Zoraida. The reports also reveal something else. Ermalinda knew about the affair, but when questioned by police, she claims that she had only just found out about the affair that day.
When you find out about him, like what happens? You guys get into arguments? Do you talk to the women that he's having affairs with?
No, for what?
I don't know.
No.
Leave your man alone kind of thing?
No, I'm too old for that. I'm 50 years old.
She says she's too old for that. She's 50 years old. But yet she's over here catfishing the man for a year. Who does that? It's psychotic. It's like, you know how 2 crazy people can find each other in this world? And it's like, how, it must be fate. It's gotta be. How did 2 psychopaths find each other like that? I mean, I know that crazy gonna find crazy, you know what I'm saying? Just like birds of a feather flock together. But it just amazes me sometimes, like people with these mental like they'll be so throwed off that they'll find each other, and it's like, damn, how the fuck did y'all 2 crazy motherfuckers find each other? And these dumbasses, they'll be like, oh, it must be true love because our crazy complements each other. Like, no, bitch, y'all just 2 crazy people. Like, yeah, it's crazy how 2 crazy people will find each other and just snowball from there, because that's a crazy beat. That dude ain't worth a damn. He having all these affairs and stuff. But it's like, what I don't get is you can't use your relationship to justify your bad behavior, because you can leave. We all choose who we let around us. We have control over our lives. That's what people don't understand, or they don't want to, because then you have to actually take responsibility for your actions. But we have control over our lives. I can't blame another person for my actions. You can't do that. You can't blame his infidelity for you being a crazy person. You can blame yourself for putting up with his infidelity. It's just, a couple of thoughts.
There's no reason for me to, no. And quite honestly, it's not the female's fault. It's his fault.
Right.
So, no.
I mean, obviously you get upset over it.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to hold it back right now. But like I said, I thought we went through years. I mean, yeah, I had said he was doing security, and I had said to him, "Are you cheating on me?" And he said, "No, you know what? They flirt with me, but I don't fall into that."
What kind of security does he do?
Like at clubs.
Like a bouncer?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it armed security?
No, I don't think he can carry arms there.
Okay. Does he own guns?
No.
No. Has he ever been known to have guns?
Mm-mm. He has that, give me a second, please.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to Milwaukee, Bristol, and it's not paint, it's airsoft.
He plays it? He does airsoft stuff?
Yeah, he does airsoft. He's in a team. I'm sorry now.
Okay.
Do you guys have water?
I don't. This is a sealed drink.
I'm not taking that from you. I'm
No,
sorry.
sure, okay.
Yeah, because that's a big thing.
Well, if you don't want to drink all the thing, obviously you can drink. We'll throw it out when you're done.
Yeah.
And airsoft
Yeah,
gun.
okay.
He has an airsoft gun. That's it.
How sure are you that he doesn't have a gun?
I'm actually very positive.
Okay.
You've never ever seen him with a gun?
Well, we go to the range and we'll shoot.
So he has a FOID card?
No, he does not.
So how does he shoot?
I have a FOID card.
Okay.
Do you own any guns?
Yes.
In fact, the affair sparked jealousy in Ermalinda, but no one could have predicted what was coming next. It's an unimaginable twist. It's revealed that Ermalinda began a catfishing scheme, pretending to be a cartel leader to manipulate her fiancé into believing that Zoraida posed a life-threatening danger to him. And just when you think things couldn't get any stranger, they do. Using fake online personas, Ermalinda builds a convincing narrative that Zoraida was conspiring against Nathaniel, telling him she was working with dangerous criminals. It doesn't take long for Romeoville police to track down Nathaniel Huey Jr. to question him about the murders of Zoraida Bartolomei and her family. On September 18th, 2023, just one day after police make the grisly discovery, they locate him at work.
So it's really convenient how they're asking her, like, does he have a gun? Do have you ever known him to have a gun? She's like, nah, he don't have a gun. He don't have a gun. He plays airsoft, and then he's like, we go shooting at the range, and they're talking about, you got a FOID card, which I don't know what a FOID card is. I'm assuming it's some Florida stuff. Here in the Carolinas, you just go to the shooting range. You 21, you can buy a pistol. You 18, you can buy a long gun. You just go to the shooting range and shoot. Most of the time, you just go. This is the country, so just shoot outside. But anyways, it's funny how she it's very guilty looking. She makes herself look very guilty by just not saying, no, I've never seen him with a gun, but I do have a gun. It's like, girl, like they're asking about him having a gun. You keep saying, no. But then come to find out, you have guns. And then, also, how stupid does this man have to be to think that a cartel boss is about to be texting you only through Facebook Messenger? I don't give a damn if you communicate with a cartel boss through Facebook Messenger, text now. Text me tomorrow. I don't care what the damn name of the app or the messaging app is. So no cartel boss or street person is about to do this whole big elaborate scheming over Facebook Messenger, text now, cell phone, whatever. There's going to be some type of face-to-face interaction. There's going to be some type of FaceTime, at least bare minimum. You're not going to be able, the fact that someone thinks that you're going to be doing all this, dealing with these high-level criminals through a messaging app or through something that can be recorded so easily. It's people who've been committing crimes their whole lives. Let me tell you something. When you look at someone's criminal record, if it's a real criminal, for every one charge, that's like 60 crimes committed. You know what I'm saying? It's not, you don't get caught for a fraction of the crimes you could if you're a criminal. I am not promoting criminality, and I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm just speaking from a position that I know about.
The bosses, and they said, well, we already went through phones. They already got one half of the conversation. And you said you talked to her on your phone, right? Okay. So what we'd like, or what we're asking for, is consent to
Scared to death.
get the text messages off your phone between you and her, or Snapchat or whatever it is between you, so we have both sides of it. We're trying to eliminate you as a suspect,
You
but
can go on the computer, right? You can get it on the computer.
no, we have to take the phone, we plug it in, we take it out, and then we give your phone back.
Oh, I don't even have anything in there.
That's even better.
I tell you.
No, I believe you, but, well, yeah, I mean, just let me see it. But I mean, I believe you. It's just the problem is that
This is all I have right there from her. I don't have anything back.
oh, this from this morning.
Yeah. Everything else, so you have to grab it from the computer.
Well, I mean, it'll be on there. It'll be on your phone. You can't. It's still in the thing. In the catch.
When you delete stuff, it's never actually.
So let's just say you have like a 64 gig phone. You use about 58 of it. The rest is the catch. It stays in the catch. And why I asked is the boss is called right away.
Why you keep saying catch, bro? It's a cache. God, catch. Ain't no damn catch. Who says catch? Old country. The cache, homie. Talking about the catch.
They were like, well, they're like, we'd like to see if we can get the stuff, from your end back that way, and see if maybe maybe your husband got wind of it and pulled it off or something. So we just want to take a look. I mean, on our side of it, we can get a search warrant, to go through the phone, and just take a little longer. But on the fastest way would be consent, pull it off, and give your phone back. Than it would be to, and again, I explained to you earlier, I'm trying to eliminate you.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a deceased girl, and her last fling or boyfriend or whatever is you, and I'm sure that if you're an outsider looking in, who's your suspect? I mean, and so I'd like to eliminate that. I'd like to say, well, no, we looked through stuff. He didn't have nothing to do with it. We're done with it.
I guess I'd rather you guys just go on the computer.
I agree with you, but again, there's it would take us, a couple hours to pull information off the phone that could eliminate you as a suspect, like right from the start. It's up to you.
It feels like you're pretty suspecting of me.
Well, I mean, I'm not joking with you. We anytime somebody dies, you look at the husband, the boyfriend. If it's a girl, if it's a guy, you look at his wife and any kind of lovers he had, and we look. That's what we look at. We start there, and then this person was at work, so we eliminate that. Or this person was, we went through the phone. There's nothing between those two. No threats. No. I mean, you're telling us there's no threats, but I can't go to to our bosses. I can't go to a state attorney and say no. I verified it. There's no threats. I have to. If I can verify and say no, I went through his phone. There's no threats. They seemed to be good together. There was no threats. There was no animosity between the two of them. There was no fighting. There was none of that stuff. Eliminate it.
Just go on the computer, Chief, because I don't give a.
Like, he is so soft-spoken, gets on my nerves. Why, bro? Speak up. Say it with your chest.
My phone, what I'm saying?
I understand. I'm just telling you, it's.
I completely understand what you're saying, and I'm not even trying to give you guys a hard time, but like taking my phone and all that, and you already told me like you can get it from.
We can get her side of it. I can't get your side. That's the problem. So I can get her side of it. If where she's got her phone, I can get that side of it.
How about this? How about I come see you guys later today after work or something like that? Because I got other in there that I don't necessarily want you to be like looking at. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. But again,
I promise you, I don't care what you look at.
No. It's not like freak like that or anything like that. Just
well, I'm saying even if we, yeah. I mean, if you. Again, I'm asking for consent. The consent means that we plug it right in, we dump it because you've told us it's okay. Without that, then we have to get a search warrant. If we get a search warrant, then we have to type that up, and it's going to take longer.
I can bring it down to you guys, and you can dump it all you want to. With that.
We'll be there. The address is on the card.
Well, let me step out.
Right after work.
Yeah, that's we'll have to do that. Yeah, but I mean, you do understand how that kind of defeats the purpose, though. Like we're looking for like Snapchat stuff, and then you delete Snapchat stuff. It's going to kind of look like you're guilty. You know what I'm saying?
Nathaniel and Zoraida met at work, and that's where the affair took off. They'd secretly meet in hotel rooms and keep their relationship under wraps. When Nathaniel met Zoraida, his criminal history was already pretty extensive.
All right, so let's take a look at his record real quick. So he's got aggravated driving while under the influence offense, which means that he's got a DUI with aggravating factors. That could be, a number of things. Aggravating factor can be having a kid in the car. There was people walking around. There was a festival going. Things that make it a little bit worse. A mitigating factor is things that make it better. Like you had a DUI, but you were driving slowly under the speed limit and being cautious. Those are mitigating factors. All right, so he had the DUI with aggravating factors. His license was already suspended or revoked. He was driving with a suspended license. He got put on probation for that. Then he violated his probation with his offense for violating the probation was a battery charge. So an assault and battery. An assault with battery means that there was a visible wound or mark from the assault. That's what battery is, when you can see damage from that assault. Then he had improper traffic lane usage, which he might have been driving the wrong way or something like that. Then he had another driving on suspended license. His registration was expired 2 times. He had a criminal trespass on land, which he was already told to get off the land, and he got caught again. Then he's got the consumption of liquor by a minor. So when he was a kid, he was caught drinking liquor. Charges, not too bad. He does have a criminal history, but it's mostly, he's got that one assault battery. It's mostly driving stuff, little petty stuff. Well, I would consider petty stuff, I wish I had that criminal record. My criminal record take up the whole page, let me tell you. I'll put it on here one day so y'all can see I'm not BS and I'm not out here faking for you.
When Ermalinda Palomo discovered the affair, she wanted to make sure he'd never cheat again. Police documents reveal Ermalinda began a series of manipulations, assuming fake online identities to control Nathaniel emotionally.
You got something in my stomach. Drinking that wine, I need some dinner.
Ermalinda would convince him that Zoraida and her family posed a grave threat to him. Ermalinda used fear as her main weapon, constructing an elaborate web of lies that convinced her fiancé that Zoraida was plotting to harm him. For months, Palomo maintained these fake identities and fabricated conversations, creating a convincing illusion that he completely falls for. Through this false narrative, Nathaniel Huey Jr. was led to believe that Zoraida and her family had to be eliminated to protect his life and livelihood. Ermalinda's level of control over Nathaniel's actions was deeply rooted in her ability to manipulate him. She persuaded him that murder was the only option to escape the danger she had fabricated in his mind. According to the hundreds of pages in the police report, Ermalinda sent Nathaniel a message using the Pinger mobile messaging application. Their alias began planning Zoraida's murder. Palomo tells Huey to cause damage to make the scene appear to be a burglary committed by kids. She reassures him by saying, "Many murders go unsolved," the report states. On September 16th, 2023, around 3:17 a.m., Ermalinda drives Nathaniel to Zoraida's residence in Romeoville, Illinois, according to home surveillance footage later obtained by investigators. Before entering the home, Nathaniel cuts through window screens to make it appear as though a break-in had occurred. He then enters through an unlocked door. Zoraida's husband, Roland, was the first to encounter Nathaniel. He attempts to protect his family, but he was shot multiple times as he tried to reach his loved ones. Nathaniel then moves to the bedroom where Zoraida and her 2 children were hiding, shooting through the door and murdering them in cold blood. It's a devastating scene. An entire family slaughtered within minutes. Even the family's dogs aren't spared from the violence. The next day, Nathaniel Huey returns to his regular routine, showing no outward signs of guilt or remorse. He goes to work as usual, and that's when police speak to him for the first time.
I understand. I mean, we're married. I understand why you want to keep it on the down low. So we're just trying to figure out.
It's not like she's not gonna that girl. It's just that like I don't know, just kind of get close, really connect with
All right. What kind of car do you drive?
What is it? GMC Denali.
Denali, like a SUV.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just call me a stickler for the details, but isn't the Denali a trim package? Like you have a GMC Yukon Denali, you can have a GMC Sierra Denali, but there's not a GMC Denali. Am I right? Am I wrong? Let me know.
Oh, okay. So, and you said you've never had contact with her husband? Like,
also, let me know if you love pistachios. Got to be in the shell. Got to be in the shell.
He's never sent you a message or called you or contacted you? No? All right. Do you have any of, like, information, like any saved text messages or Snapchats or anything from her? Okay. Well, before I'm running myself ragged here. Before I can forget everything. All right. So your first name's Nate. What's your last name?
Huey.
You spell it?
H-U-E-Y.
H-U-E-Y. Is it Nathaniel?
Yeah.
What's your birthday?
5991.
All right. Do you have a phone number? What's your cell phone? All right. Well, I'm not trying to ruin your marriage or life, so not like I'm gonna, I'll try to keep this, if we can, from just with us in this room talking. But we're trying to figure out what happened at that house. Has she ever told you about any other, like, romantic relationships she had out of her marriage?
He or
her? Did she say her husband cheating on her, or does she say she didn't pass anything? When you leave this room, we're not telling you work anything. It's none of their business. This is our conversation, so it's up to you, whatever you want to tell them. Obviously, we talk to her family, we talk to friends and stuff, hence why we're here, and that's why we're sitting in this room talking to you. And, like, I got to ask, did you have anything to do with this? Okay. I have to ask, and you know that your number is going to be in her phone, and we're going to find your text messages, and we're going to find that stuff, and I want to get a surprise later on that you guys are fighting, or that there was something going on between you two, or just 3 of you that I don't know about, Something like that.
Nobody was threatening anybody, or fighting. Like, really, she's like an angel, you know what I'm saying? Like a sweet girl, so,
Okay, way. Like I said, we're this is so new to us because investigation-wise. We have tons of videos to go through and license plates, readers, and like text messages, Snapchat messages, and all that stuff. So it's so in the beginning of this investigation that we're just kind of reaching out to talk to all her family, friends, and everybody like that. And that's why we're here talking to you. And I just hope, in your head, if you could think of something like, oh, you guys should know about this, it's the time to tell us now before we find it later on, in the computer, or we find it in a phone message or something.
At this point,
before they have to do their actual job, they're just trying to save time. That's it.
Ermalinda Palomo also provides a false alibi for Nathaniel, further complicating the investigation.
Have you ever met Zoraida?
No.
You seen a picture of her?
No.
So that name comes up to you because you saw it?
Well, really, that name stuck in my head because that night I thought, are you cheating on me?
Was the person calling in?
They're calling in.
Okay.
More than once. And it was a long name. And I thought it was Bartholomew, actually. Mm-hmm. It was a long name, but...
So when we asked your husband if he knew this person, Zoraida, he said, I've never heard that name. Why would he be lying to us?
I don't know.
Should I believe him?
I don't know. Please don't tell him I said
We're not going to tell him anything.
I thought that you guys said to him he was having an affair. Somebody said he's having an affair.
Okay. Well, that is probably very accurate. But we're not here to put him on have a trial on whether or not he had an affair, okay? We have a matter of someone lost their life. So him having an affair is the least of my worries.
Understood.
All right?
I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Suck it up. It's not your problem. I get it.
You didn't do it. He did.
I'm just...
Right?
Again, I understand.
Okay.
I know. I talk a lot, and I know what you guys are here for something else, and I'm making it about cheating, and it's not.
Well, it could be.
So are you guys saying that you're trying to find out if he killed the husband?
We're trying to find out who was involved. So we're talking to everyone. We're talking to you. We're talking to him. We're talking to other people because, as you may be aware, people lie to the police, right? So we don't know who's lying.
Gotcha.
What I would like to ask you is, on either Friday or Saturday night, did he go out with his friends?
No.
Did he work?
Friday night? No, he was with me.
Saturday night?
No. Okay, this is what happened.
Mm-hmm.
When I get a chance to be with him, I'm with him.
Okay.
So Friday night, we started drinking, and we were at home, and we were drinking and drinking and drinking. We drink a lot. Okay? We probably fell asleep. He sleeps in the garage. I sleep in my room.
Why does he sleep in the garage?
Because he says that he's more comfortable in the garage. But
is there a bed in there?
No, it's a couch.
Hold up. What kind of relationship is that where your boyfriend sleeps in the garage on a couch instead of sleeping in bed with you? Please excuse my teeth if I got green spots on them. It's the pistachios. It's not poor hygiene, I promise. I'm scared to smile now. I got pistachio mouth. But, what kind of relationship is that? Why would I want to be with a woman, or why would anybody want to be with anybody if y'all can't even sleep in the same bed or the same room together? Like, what? Who wants that relationship, man? Y'all got to protect your happiness, man. I see people out here don't protect their happiness. Come on now. Hey, man, this ain't the 50s, okay? This is 2024, and we all deserve to be happy. I just put that pistachio in my mouth right in the middle of a comment, huh? I know I'm bad. I'm sorry, y'all. Please forgive me. It's 2024, okay? Everybody deserves to be happy. As long as you ain't hurting nobody or trying to push your beliefs on the next person, just live and let live. We can all coincide. Man, I hang out. I've been good friends with people that were racist, been in racist gangs. It don't bother me, man. I'm looking at you. I know everybody's life is different. We've all walked a different walk. So whatever your beliefs is, as long as you're a respectful, kind person that I can see, hey, man, it is what it is. You believe what you want. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings. It just ain't gonna hurt my feelings, man. I'm not mad at you. I can still, we can still be friends. But it's all about, we got to quit, Yep, that part. Live and let live, you know? That's all it is. Live and let live. Quit trying to step on people's toes.
He sleeps on a couch in the garage. Garage isn't finished. Okay.
I know, but that's not why we're here. And I don't mean to be rude.
No, you're not being rude at all.
I'm just saying I'm not going to get in.
Right.
And now I know. So we were drinking, and then we woke up and we were hungover.
On Saturday?
So he said, we got to move. I said, okay, I really want to go to Ross. I want to buy some jeans. And then he said, let's get something to eat. I said, okay. I said, you decide. He said, okay, let's go to Jersey Mike's. It was still day. And I got home. I fell asleep. And apparently I woke up and yelled at everybody.
What time did you fall asleep at?
Oh, I don't know. It was day. It was still day. But he was with the kids playing GTA.
Oh, they...
And then my daughter had said to me, did you wake up in the middle of the night? And I said, no, why? And she said, well, I was just wondering because you were yelling at everybody and it seemed like you were just sleeping and I think I heard you talking in your sleep. I said, no, I didn't. And then I said, maybe it was Nate that was talking in his sleep. And she said, no, Nate was snoring because the door was open and everybody was hearing him snore. I said, I didn't hear that. And then I think we woke up Sunday like 9 and I said, we need to do laundry. I want to return my shoes, and I would like to go to the grocery store, but I do not have all the money for that. Can you help me? He said, yes. I said, thank you. That's what we did. And then Sunday we went to sleep probably like 9. Woke up this morning, went to work out. He went to work, I went to work, and this is what I've come home to.
So, on Saturday night, did you guys drink?
No, we were sleeping. We were hungover.
Okay.
I know it's not your business, but I personally can't drink 2 nights in a row, and I get very, very hungover.
What about him? Could he drink 2 nights in a row?
I guess he could, but if nobody was there, so he was sleeping because we were up pretty. I want to say my daughter said, no, her boyfriend said, I heard Nate Saturday morning. I think he was still drinking. He was going to work, and it was 5 a.m. My daughter's boyfriend was going to work at 5 a.m. And
No, Saturday morning or Sunday morning?
Saturday morning. And then when I woke up for a brief moment Saturday, maybe like 1, 2, he was still sleeping. And so I went back to bed. And then I don't know what time we went to Ross.
How do you know he was still sleeping if you guys sleep in
Because
separate?
I saw him. He had the garage door open. Remember I said my daughter heard him snoring? Mm-hmm. He had the garage door open. So I got up, I looked, and he was on the couch. Well, you're right. Maybe he was facing the couch, not sleeping.
Okay, if he were to leave in the middle of the night one day, would it be safe to say that you probably would have not known?
No, I think everybody knows when he leaves because when you slam our door, the front door, you don't even have to slam it. Like you hear it, and the house is, it's fragile. You hear everything. So no, especially like maybe if I would like Friday night, maybe because we were drinking, and if I would have passed out on Friday in the morning, maybe he could have done that. But I had been sleeping off a hangover. So.
Did you go anywhere Saturday night then?
No, I was home. Well, it wasn't night. It was afternoon. No, I did not. I was here.
Are you telling me the truth?
Yeah.
100%?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be covering for Nate at all?
No, he was here. Even my daughter said he was here.
But investigators aren't buying it, and the case continues to build against Ermalinda Palomo and Nathaniel Huey. Meanwhile, the couple flees Illinois, leading to a nationwide manhunt. Initially, police believed that Ermalinda might have been an abduction victim, as she was reported missing by her family. But it soon becomes clear that she was complicit in the crime and had fled willingly with her fiancé. The manhunt sends police 9 hours south to Catoosa, Oklahoma, where Huey and Palomo are spotted at a Walmart. Surveillance cameras capture the couple smiling, seemingly unaware that their escape is nearing its end.
Going westbound on Rocky Road.
Police prepare to confront them.
What I don't understand is, it's like, how can you be that happy? Or, I guess the cameras catch you at, that's probably like the one moment they were smiling and getting, trying to get some type of normality. But I've been on the run for a year over. I think the longest time I've ever been on the run, I've been on the run multiple times, but I think the longest time I've ever been on the run was probably like 10, 11 months. I had moved to Florida and everything. I just, I had different social and everything. This is back in my 20s, but I told my age. I've been on the run several times. I think the longest time I ever been on the run was probably about 10, 11 months. It just gets old, man. It gets old. I just get tired of them. Always it's like I don't want to make big life decisions because I know that at any moment of everything can get taken from me. So it's like I don't commit to nothing. Like I don't want to buy a new car because I know I might it's just gonna get taken. It's hard to make life decisions when you're on the run because nothing is for certain. You never know when the long arm of the law is gonna catch up to you, and they will catch up. They're always gonna catch up. 9 times out of 10. I mean, you got cartel bosses who can't get away. They caught El Chapo. You think they ain't gonna catch you? Come on now, let's be real. I just could never find peace like that, man. It's a stressful life living on the run. If I ever had to live on the run again, being who I am now, it's just hard, man. Nowadays, you can't go nowhere. So too many cameras. Like, people get caught in Mexico all the time. Like, damn, you get caught in Mexico? In Mexico? But also it's because I feel like another reason why people do get caught is because they just can't live a simple life, and I can live a simple life, I can be a simple man. I am a simple man at most times, but I can be complicated at times, but most of the times, I'm a pretty simple guy. But yeah, it's just no way to live. But I just that smile on his face was big and genuine, and it's like, damn, y'all so close. Y'all just talked to the police a week prior to that. Everything coming down. I just don't understand how you could get that big a smile. But old buddy, he wasn't playing with a full deck. He proved that through his actions and through his easy manipulability. Is that a word? I don't know. Somebody will tell me.
But when they approach the couple's vehicle, that's when all hell breaks loose.
We're still traveling westbound on 63. 18300, 944, car on fire.
A police chase ends in a fiery crash. Huey's SUV catches fire.
Car's on fire! Get out of the car! What's your background? Get out of the vehicle! Get out!
And in a tragic final act, Huey shoots Palomo in the head. He attempts to shoot himself under the chin, but that fails. He then manages to fire a second fatal shot before authorities can apprehend him.
There you go? Yep. Ready to go in? Oh, you want to go in? Go in. Let's go. Yes. On your right. Move up to your right behind you.
That's what you call holding court in the streets right there. He held court in the streets. He just finished it off right there and then and there, Sad, it's tragic, but it's even sadder that man. It's sad that the woman did too, but it's really sad that the man and his 2 children had to lose their life over some infidelity. It's sad that the woman lost her life over infidelity too, because that's crazy. This man's crazy and his wife's crazy. And man, they better get used to that fire right there.
I got door. Do not see movement. No movement. Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out now! Come out now! I don't see anything.
Hey, I would just like to say F Yukon Denali. Why the hell that thing catch on fire like that from hitting that damn barrier? I've seen a lot of car accidents. I ain't seen one pop up in flames like that. Just saying. Just saying. If GMC would like to let me get a Yukon Denali to test out for myself, I promise I will drive it. I will not wreck it into a barrier for you, though. You're going to have to pay me to wreck it into a barrier. I still won't do it. I'll probably just take the paycheck and bounce.
Got your cover. Got it. Got it. Nothing. Floorboard. Floorboard.
Soon they're saying floorboard because there's a pistol on the floorboard, a gun on the floorboard. I can't see a body being on the floorboard. Old girl, even though she was going to the gym, I don't think she was fitting on the floorboard, but I don't know.
Get her. Got cover. Got cover. Grab her belt. Grab her belt. Grab her belt. You got that door? Can't see. Where's fire? Where's fire extinguisher?
We need a fire extinguisher.
Fire, go ahead and come up here. We need extinguisher.
Behind you. I got driver door.
If they're in there, by the time y'all get in there, all that damn black smoke they inhaling. Look at all that smoke. You think those people are really alive in there? I understand safety, but one of you jokers, you out of shape bums, need to step it up.
Get a baton! Moving to your left. Go ahead.
Don't get me wrong. We definitely need the police. They are the lesser of two evils. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't know how to act right in there. And I know I can defend myself and protect myself, but I know that my family and my kids, I'm not there to protect them all the time, and they cannot protect themselves and defend themselves. And that's why we need the police. So I'm definitely not anti-police. Don't get me twisted.
After the crash, the full extent of Palomo's manipulation is revealed. The case highlights the devastating effects of emotional manipulation and how a toxic relationship can spiral out of control. The Ermalinda Palomo case is a harrowing example of how jealousy and manipulation can lead to unimaginable violence. 4 innocent lives were taken as a result of Palomo's deceit and Huey's.
Altogether, 6 people died because this man couldn't keep his D in his pants. Ain't that crazy? 6 souls gone because this man couldn't keep his D in his pants. Like, this is crazy. Life is a crazy place, man. This world's a crazy place. That's why you better enjoy it. And don't get too caught up in the frivolous stuff, man. The small things. Just live life. Be fluid. Go with the flow. You know, every day's different. Just don't get caught up in the rat race, man. Don't get caught up and just being concerned over stuff that you can't control. If you can't control it, let it go. It's not worth it. Only fix what you can control and your life will be way better. Don't worry about what you can't control, because you're going to stress yourself out for no reason. And stress is the silent killer. That's for sure.
Blind trust in her fabricated narrative. The case serves as a stark reminder of the importance of addressing jealousy and emotional manipulation in relationships before they spiral into destructive behavior. Zoraida Bartolomei, her husband Alberto Roland, and their 2 children, whose lives were tragically cut short, live on in the memories of their surviving family. Romeoville Police Chief Brant Hromadka said in a release, "Nothing can prepare a person for such an incident, and nothing can justify such a senseless act of violence." Although finalized, the finality of this case unfortunately does not mean closure for so many continuing to grieve.
think it's just a tragic case. The reason I shared it with you guys is because it came across my feed the other day. I hadn't heard about it, but I just thought that, man, like that's insane. You know, life is really crazy, guys. Um, that's why it's best just to do good, be good. You know, consequences can get real out there, so be cautious of what you do. Be cautious of what you say to each other, man, because at the end of the day, we all got to make it home to our families, and we all got bigger purposes in our life rather than to lose it in the streets because of a frivolous moment of anger or slick word. You don't know what that other person is going through. Trust me. Just it's better just man spread love and let stuff go off you. Let the insults, let the negativity just go off you because it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. You should be your biggest fan and your biggest critic. And that's okay. It's called constructive criticism. You know, we're all in it to grow. We're all in it to be better. I know that my words don't mean much. I am nobody, you know, but take what you can use and leave what you can't. If you can get something positive out of anything I say, then by all means get it. If I come across as negative sometimes or I say something that hurts your feelings, by all means let it go. It's just a human in me. It's so until I see y'all again, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, take care of those who can't take care of themselves. And I'll see y'all next time. Stay safe out there.